Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Dallas Cowboys double up the Washington Commanders, 44-22. The Cowboys offense is rolling. Dak, 21 of 30, 264, 3 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 19 carries, $116, 1 touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, first game back, 5 catches, $110, touchdown, long 74. George Pickens, 4, 82, long 44. Jake Ferguson, 7 catches, 29 yards, 2 tubs. The Cowboys offense looked really good. Their defense looked a lot better because they played from behind and now they get to pin their ears back.
That's the
key. They got after they have 4 sacks today. Kenneth Murray Jr. had 1. James had 1. Jadeveon Clowney had 1. I ain't even mess this brother's name up. Ocho watching the Cowboys. As a matter of fact, guess where they're on the road next week in Denver.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not even gonna talk no trash. I'm not gonna talk no trash, but I know one thing. Pat Surtain II, he gonna have his hands full, depending on who he follows. Whether it be George Pickens or whether it be CeeDee Lamb, but I know he going to do a hell of a job. See, I'm not even gonna talk no trash. I ain't gonna talk no trash.
Hey, Dak, stay away from 2. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
CeeDee spends a lot of time in the slot. Yeah. He don't really go, so he'll probably deal with Pick, probably stay on Pick. But when you can run the ball like the Cowboys, it's hard. Javonte Williams getting 4, 5, 6, 7 yards a carry. So you got to single up.
You ain't got no choice.
Riley Moss, you're gonna have to hey bro. Bro, I mean, at some point in time, Ocho, I'm not gonna lie. At some point in time, you gotta say, you know what? Every time somebody need a big throw, they throw it at me. I'm talking about at some point in time, you say, enough.
Yeah.
I'm like Reggie and Professor Clump. With Reggie, they kept with what you call him? What's his name? What was Professor Clump? With Clump. Yeah, Professor Clump. When he was on with Reggie at the comedy club, and Reggie said, enough.
All them jokes, yeah.
Yes. Riley, at some point in time, you've got to say enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
damn. You got to make them pay.
Yes.
You got to make them pay. They want to come at me. They got to make them play. I remember Deron Bland, since we talking about the Cowboys, and they chose not to throw Trayvon Diggs' way, and they kept throwing over there the Bland, and he kept picking everything off like a booger.
Got another one.
You got another one today. I mean, hey, the Cowboys look good. They look so good.
They have looked good offensively. Right. Their problem has been defensively.
But when other teams when they're playing ahead, that's when the defense look good.
Because you neutralize the threat of the run. If their problem is, Ocho, is that when the defense is bad and the offense, Dak, he turns it over, he gets a pick, or they fumble the ball. If you tell me that they're going to be able to play with a lead or they're going to be able to be nip and tuck, you're going to have your hands full because they can run it with Javonte and they got 2 guys that can go get it. And then that tight end, Dak trusts him.
Jake Ferguson.
He ain't got no great speed, but he got great hands.
Jake Ferguson is nice. And the funny thing about it, too, when you see the Cowboys playing, chat, y'all stay with me. When you see the Cowboys playing the way they playing today, they can compete with anybody. They can compete with anybody. Yes. I'm talking about the Packers. I'm talking about the Chiefs. I'm talking about the Eagles. All those teams that are high scoring that can score 25, 30 points a game. The goddamn Cowboys can do that every single week. Every week. Hey, one thing I want you to tell Cowboys fans something. I tweeted something earlier today. I was talking about George Pickens, right? Obviously, George Pickens there. He's on a 1-year deal. And obviously, they have to do something with Dak at the end of the season. Dak, his price point is going to be too high. They're going to have to restructure. CeeDee Lamb has already got his money. And I'm telling people it would be good for George Pickens to be able to go somewhere and get his money, which is well-deserving based on the seasons he's having, being that all the other receivers have gotten their money. And everybody's about, Ocho, shut up. Pickens ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay here. Well, who gonna take a discount? Because
here's the thing, Ocho. They're gonna have money under the cap for the simple fact they're gonna redo Dak's deal. Let's just say Dak's cap number is gonna be 74 million. He ain't playing on that number next year. So they'll probably give Dak another, say he has 2 years left on that deal. We'll add 4 years to it. We'll give him, we'll give him another 60 million. We'll give him 150 million, 200 million guaranteed, whatever the case may be. To get that cap number down. We get his cap number to 30. Now we can focus our attention on George Pickens.
Hold on. So if you're gonna focus your attention on George Pickens, right? And the cap is around 30, what you giving Pickens a year?
I'll give him somewhere between 32 and 35.
Okay. We talking business. I like where your mind at. I like where your mind at. For me, honestly, based on what he can do, and what he showed you he can do, he showed it with the quarterback carousel with the Steelers. He showed what he can do in a consistent, competent offense with a good quarterback in Dak. Hey, give me 35, we can talk.
Because here's the thing. He knows he has a quarterback that can get him the ball. He knows if they double CeeDee, he's getting one-on-one coverage. Dak's gonna look for him. Dak's gonna give him every opportunity to
and he's making every last one.
And he's making every last play. Now the only problem, and the people say, well, Shannon, the Bengals were able to keep T. The difference between George Pickens and T. Higgins, the Bengals drafted T. T had been there for 3-4 years. George Pickens is right now as a rental. Now you can buy rental cars. You can go to Hertz and they had the Mustangs that you can buy. You can buy a rental car from Avis. You can buy it.
Hey, but this is the problem I don't like, huh? You understand Jerry Jones. You understand how Jerry Jones conducts business. You understand
he loves offense.
You understand how he's made all his stars wait, and he drug out the process when it comes time to pay players. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But see, here's the thing. He has David Mugoleta. David Mugoleta. I keep moving. But hey, he said one negotiation doesn't represent another negotiation. George Pickens is going to want somewhere between 32 and 35 million. He don't give a damn who gives it to him.
Say it again.
Cowboys,
he said he don't give a damn what?
Who gives it to him?
I told y'all don't listen to me. Hey,
Ocho, it's just like anything. Ocho, you might like shopping at Whole Foods, but if they don't got it, I go to Trader Joe's. If they don't got it, I go to Smith's. If they don't got it, I go to Ralph's.
Hold on. These the people trying to tell me earlier on Twitter, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna take less money, huh?
No.
Do y'all understand? This is his first deal.
They look. The thing is that, like I said, when you look at Dak's number is 74 million. He's not playing on a $74 million cap. They're going to get that down, and probably next year's cap probably be somewhere around 20 million, 30 million. But give him a big signing bonus, probably $100 million to sign.
Yeah.
But George Pickens is going to want to eat.
Got to. It's his first.
He's going to want to eat. Now you got money because you didn't sign Micah. You got money. And you've taken care of your guards. You've taken care of Deron Bland. You've taken care of people that you need to take care of. And Pickens a guy, look, Jerry loves offense. He loves the way Dak is playing. And when you see offense, be like, okay, this is when you had Michael Irvin and you had Alvin Harper. You double Michael, Alvin Harper's going to make you pay on the backside. Yeah. You got a Jay Novacek and Jake Ferguson, sure-handed, reliable, not the best blocker, but you know what? We ain't brought you here for the block. We brought you here to catch. Keep us a first down, keep the chains moving, and touchdowns. He had a touchdown in catching his 4 straight games. Javonte had his second 100-yard rushing game, 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. He's healthy. I loved him coming out of North Carolina, and he had a good early years with the Broncos, but he hurt his knee, and then he came back, and he wasn't the same. Unless you Adrian Peterson, it normally takes you a year and a half for that knee to get right. Now they got the guy that's a year and a half removed from that surgery, and now this is what when the Broncos selected him in the second round, this is what they thought they
and
were going to get.
Now the Cowboys got him.
But the Cowboys look good. Now, we got to talk about Jayden Daniels. He was 12 of 22, 156, one touchdown. He ended up tweaked his hamstring. We'll see. He's going to get an MRI tomorrow. We'll see the extent of that. I don't know how far they can go
without him.
Without
listen, Mariota is showed he can play some good ball. He can string off some wins, but he's too up and down. Huh? You don't know which H you get.
Yeah,
you don't know which H you're gonna get. But obviously, he coming in and starting in a game where you haven't had many reps with the ones and being thrown in the fire. You have to catch yourself in the rhythm. You got to get yourself going. Obviously, you're not acclimated to the speed of the game. You're not acclimated to the tempo in general. You know the play. You know what you're supposed to do, but your timing is going to be off a little bit. Your timing is going to be a little rusty. I think if he's not able to go this week, if Jayden Daniels is not able to go this week, and he gets another week under his belt with the ones and getting that rhythm going with the ones and tempo going with the ones, I think he'll be fine and play much, much better next week. But it's hard. It's hard to come off the bench and make sure the team doesn't miss a beat, and you come in and just do your thing, especially when you're playing from behind.
Yeah. They just pinning their ears back. Dak last 4 games, Ocho, he had 319 pass yards, 3 touchdowns, 237 yards, 4 touchdowns, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns, 264 yards today, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He's got to be – who is leading the league in touchdown passes? Stafford? Because Stafford had less than 200, had 5 TDs today. I think Jacksonville, emptied their tank against Kansas City because they look like some stir fry the last 2 games. But we're going to talk about it. Hey, because Duval, because y'all talk about Ocho and I, we don't talk about the Jags enough. So we're going to jump on y'all ass today. We're going to talk about you. We got something for you. Be careful what you wish for. I think Mahomes has 14 with 2 picks. Dak has 16. How many Stafford has? Yeah, we are right. They hadn't really set the stat. Matt Owen tweeted, I don't care what it costs. Dallas needs to find a way to sign George Pickens to a long-term deal. This isn't Batman Robin. The Cowboys have Batman and Superman at wide receiver.
I like that. I like it.
Jayden Daniels, as I mentioned, exited the game with a hamstring injury. His mom, Regina, Jayden's mom, tweeted after, I wish you would stop manifesting RG3 on my son. Words are powerful, and that's still and that's all that's talked about. I agree.
Mm-hmm. One thing about the power of the tongue, it never fails.
There's power with the tongue.
I'm always cautious in everything I say.